Clappy, clappy. It's a Dominican joke. Clappy, clappy. The guy, one of the animators there, he was like, always, come on, everybody, clappy, clappy. That was a good one. Anyways, welcome to, this started off well, eh? Keep this in the recording, Colin.
Clappy,
Clappy, clappy. Welcome to another Creative Spin podcast. This is the podcast where we speak to creative people, and today we're just speaking to each other. We're both creative, so
we're
this
very
is going to be
creative,
fun.
yes.
I'm the host, Jamie. I'm here with my co-host, my partner in crime, the one that makes all the decisions and pays the bills. Anna, how's it going?
Wow, it's going well.
Can I redo this? Because I don't... Nah, I'm joking. We're good.
No, you're keeping this.
I'm in trouble now.
Not at all.
All right. Today we have some interesting topics. I think, not sure, but I think what we're going to do when it's just the two of us.
Oh my God, no, skip that part.
We will be grabbing topics of what's going on in the world, in our world, essentially. And today, there's been some interesting news.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it started yesterday, or was it today? No, yesterday, the May 1st. Canadians are apparently, we're like testing grounds, guinea pigs for Instagram. Apparently, and we've seen this in a few accounts already, you're not going to be able to see your likes. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? We're going to dig into that. Another thing we're going to dig in is LinkedIn. Is it a serious platform? Or rather, is it a platform that you should really take seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the right question. That's the right way to do it. And then after all of this is said and done and discussing Instagram and LinkedIn and a couple of other things, we're going to talk about what is the best marketing strategy, what you should be doing for your company, or, a couple of tips and tricks, things that we've kind of gone through in our lives. And that's it. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
We're going to start this one. Hit the intro. All right, and now it's time to talk about our sponsor, Workplace One. And look at this cool background.
I love this room.
I know, it's actually the first time I'm at this location. They just literally opened this location, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that. And I've been wanting to swing by and I haven't had the chance, but we're here. And it's amazing. We're still going to do a little bit more of a little tour of the place, but this is quite a cool setting. Workplace One. This company offers boutique private co-working spaces, virtual office solutions and meeting rooms just like this one. Very cool. These amazing spaces, they're basically in the best neighborhoods here in Toronto and in Kitchener-Waterloo as well. This is ideal for entrepreneurs, companies, passionate people of business. These spaces provide an excellent environment to build, network, and drive business. Basically, with these 5 locations, and apparently there might be some other ones coming around. I don't know. Workplace One is where you want to be if you're in business. And obviously, if you want some more information, just go over to their website, workplaceone.com. Now, that being said, we're going to go on to our main topics, and let's talk about this. We're the guinea pigs.
Yes.
This week, we're the guinea pigs. I don't know how long this is going to last. They haven't said. Have they said until when they're going to do this? No, right?
I haven't read anything or no.
Yeah, so this might be forever. They're saying that they want to focus on the photos and not on the likes. Obviously, companies are having a little bit of an issue. And when I say companies, mostly people that do social media for a living are having a bit of an issue with the likes. And I'm going to be honest, I don't have a problem.
Doesn't really matter, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And interestingly enough, I was going through some news articles, and when it comes to even influencers, they're all mostly saying that they don't really care. I don't know how much of that is true. They might be just saying that because, I don't care. But I don't think it really matters. honestly, I don't think it really matters. What really matters is, can you get the message across to the audience you want? And are you are there comments there? Is there feedback? Is there connection with whoever's watching your content? I think that's the most important part.
I think so too. And actually, one of the things that I observe is that you can have a huge amount of followers. It doesn't mean that that number of people is liking your post.
Your post. Yeah.
They may be seeing it, and I'm sure they are, and and they're taking it in. But a lot of times, I find that people just don't bother liking it.
Just out of curiosity, I was checking out a couple of people I follow that have like a few million people following them. And when you do the math and you try to see, the amount of likes on pictures versus the amount of people that are actually following them,
ratio is pretty low.
You're looking at probably 1%, 2%, 3%, depending on the person, obviously. But when you think about that, now on to the next one, LinkedIn. This is a platform. I mean, we've had LinkedIn for quite a while now. It started off as strictly 100% business. It was a great platform to pass on your curriculum and tell people what you do in life and basically connect with your peers and all of that. And then it started kind of evolving. It got a little bit sales pitchy. A little bit at the time. Not gonna lie, a couple of years back, it was every single DM was, "Can I sell you something?
Yeah.
Do you want to buy something?" I think people are now noticing that that's not the right way to do business, and I've noticed a little bit of a back off on that. Thank God.
Yeah.
But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is that we've been noticing a huge growth in the numbers, in the connections, in people commenting and talking to you directly, and it's interesting.
It is very interesting. I always saw it for what it was, like that professional business/professional platform. And I was actually looking at an article from Forbes, and all the way back in 2015, they established it as the third most used social platform for business, and it still is to today, right? And I always saw it as that, and I always felt like it was good because it gave you the chance of asking people for recommendations and to leave comments, to share ideas.
As a more serious Facebook.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I think Facebook is it's everything. Like you have a mix of everything.
Yeah.
And when I say Facebook, I'm just specifically referring to like a personal profile.
Yeah.
I'm not going into the whole business pages. That becomes a different ballgame.
That's another beast. Yeah.
What I'm talking about is just your regular everybody's profile on Facebook. You kind of have a video about cats, and then you have, this is what I did in my business. So there's like a huge mix of everything going on. On LinkedIn, I from what I can see, everybody's still very professional.
That
about
normally doesn't happen.
Normally.
That normally
you
does
start
not happen.
seeing some people trying to change it a little bit. It might change. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be something that is quote unquote allowed by the community, because I think you're just going to feel uncomfortable, right? Because if everybody's talking business and you come in with a cat video, I don't think it's going to make
unless
much
you
sense.
own a business that is directly related to cats. Yeah, like pet shop of some kind. Yeah.
Then that's fine.
It's the approach to business. It's the how can you help me? I'm running this business, so I'm going to bring one of our cases in where we posted. And before I say that, if you write your own content, your own articles, it actually has even a further reach, and it becomes even more serious.
Yeah, we're noticing, in terms of percentages with our business in particular, we're noticing in terms of interaction with the audience, we're noticing about at least 20% more than any of the other platforms. I mean, Instagram, we're getting a lot of DMs, and we thank you guys for that. But business-wise, I think, LinkedIn should be taken very seriously. And now with the integration, obviously, of the video aspect of it.
Everything.
And all of these.
And that article, like that
articles
blog
and blogs and all that kind of situation, I think people should, if you own a business, you should really, really look into that. Time and time again, you see just basically copying the exact same post into different, into different platforms. So you're putting the same thing on your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Those platforms are not the same. I'm not even going to bring in Twitter because it's obvious that you're not going to be able to do the same post on Twitter. So a lot of people don't. Twitter is kind of being used in a different way across the board. But when we're talking about, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn is business.
Yeah.
So you need to take care of that post.
Yeah. So Instagram and Facebook can almost be the same. It's just with Instagram, you should have more hashtags or whatever, but you kind of sort of have them the same.
Hashtags, I mean, that's something that you can do on all of the platforms. I don't know how efficient they are on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're still good to use. LinkedIn for sure.
That's what I was going to say. It really works on LinkedIn. But as you were saying, bring that idea, that post from Instagram and Facebook, and you need to work on it for LinkedIn. You need to, let me just say, like, don't start with, hey, dude, whatever. It just won't work.
Yo, what's up, man?
Wow, or hey. Like,
unless
there are ways of...
You have a surfboard company, and that's kind of the way you roll.
even as such, I would still think about the writing process, right?
The other thing that I wanted to talk about is how you can actually, you need to start thinking more when you're doing things in your day-to-day life in terms of creating the content that you're going to be placing in these platforms. One of the things that we've been doing a lot is, we're doing these podcasts, we're recording a video. Colin's also taking pictures. We're going to take some more pictures after this. So when you go to a location, let's take this as a perfect example. So we're here. We decided we're doing the podcast today. So right now we're doing audio. Then we're doing audio and video. And then just from here, you can slice up.
There's the image side.
I was going to say you can slice up the audio and just get clips of it. So shorter clips instead of the long audio that can reside on your podcast app. You can now utilize little clips of this, little nuggets, little pieces of information that you can clip out, and now you can utilize them. Guess where? On Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. So you can distribute all of that. So now you're creating an extra little layer, of content that you can distribute. The pictures that we're doing here, that's another part of content that you can do. Seeing Colin just grabbed his phone and he's taking some more pictures. You could even do, if you have somebody else with you, you can do a live stream as well. So what I'm trying to say is I think a lot of people overthink stuff when they're trying to come up with content, while you should actually just try to have that in the back of your mind every single time you're doing stuff in your office or in your company. Hey, this is a good opportunity. Let me take my phone out and let me take some pictures. I think a lot of opportunities pass by. People don't take advantage of that. If you're having a meeting, I'm not saying for you to record the whole meeting. Obviously, there's sensitive information in a meeting that you don't want people to know, but that shouldn't stop you from taking a picture with whoever you're having a meeting with. It's a great opportunity that you have to put their
showcase what
the other company, right? Showcase the other company as well, and that kind of helps in the grand scheme of things. So we've gone through a couple of phases of testing and trying things out, and now we're changing again. We're just planting that little seed for you guys to be curious to see the differences between the audio podcast and the video podcast, but we'll get into that on the next one. All right, catch you guys later.